The smiles are back at Manchester United. Guess what? Two important players seem to be fit and fresh and ready. Guys, welcome back from the international break. We return to talk the Premier League, the marathon of football. Is there a tougher competition than this? Obviously not, but Man United has written history in it. We are trying to keep growing this history. Welcome back again to the hotspot. Subscribe if you haven't. But let me start with the good news that Sergio Reguilon has returned to training together with Sofian Amrabat. Remember, Amrabat was not on international duty for Morocco. He was out of there 2 games, I think one against Liberia and another. But he's back training with the entire team. But also, Sergio Reguilon is back on that, of course, training field at Carrington to try and see if he will be 100% fit for Sheffield. I've told you we've missed this boy, and here's why. Reguilon, first of all, did not only make the left, flank exciting, the left wing exciting, he also, for me, releases Amrabat, and that's so important at a time like this when Casemiro is obviously not going to be playing against Sheffield. That is almost confirmed. You want Amrabat to be played in his preferred position, not as a left back. So if Reguilon is back, it means Amrabat can play in the center, and it's an opportunity for us to see how United looks without Casemiro, but with Amrabat playing as the number 6. Yeah, so that's for me what I'm excited to see, and how, of course, that makes us look organized. I mean, it's all looking good. But remember, Kobbie Mainoo was also back training alone by himself, so he's returning slowly. Don't you be surprised if tomorrow I return with an update on Kobbie Mainoo as well. But the players returned, most of them who were on international duty returned today. That was on Thursday at Carrington, all buoyant. Remember, it was a good ending to a good call to the break, because we had very, very amazing win. Those wins that made us love Man United, the wins that come late, the adrenaline, the fight, the fire. That's United. It's not all about the panache, and you enjoy it. Sir Alex Ferguson said it was for him the best thing he would give fans of football, because you leave, the game ends and you leave with your blood boiling. You're happy, you leave happy. But when you win a game too early, yeah, you enjoy the happiness, yes, but that late win, the fight, you're cheering your team, it comes back and you win from behind in the dying minutes of the game, you have the best night. And for me, that is why I love Manchester United. So I felt that when we beat Brentford, I feel like that was a good way for us to to try and change the whole mental health around Manchester United. Of course, don't bring in the Glazers talk. Let's focus on the football, guys. Forget about the Glazers for a minute if you want to be happy. But yeah, so I think for me, it's a good time. But what do I expect? What changes do I hope Erik ten Hag makes? A colleague of mine once said that Erik ten Hag loves to complicate football. Now, I hope he doesn't try to complicate the whole situation. Without Casemiro, play Amrabat as the number 6. Play Christian Eriksen next to him, probably. Play Scott McTominay as the number 10. Play Bruno Fernandes wherever you want, on the right if you want. Play, okay, obviously Rashford squad, you will bring Rashford on the left. Okay, play your Rashford if you want your Rashford on the left. Rasmus Højlund on the top. Guys, isn't that the starting 11? Don't tell me about Mason Mount. What's the justification for Mount playing ahead of Scott McTominay? If a player performs, give you such a result, you reward him with a start. McTominay has earned it, unless we hear he comes with a knock, whatever, these usual injuries. But for me, he should be starting and not playing close to the number 6. He should be playing a little ahead, closer to the striker as a number 10. Bruno Fernandes can go wide. Marcus Rashford can stay on his left. Rasmus Højlund on the top. Play a 4-2-3-1. And I don't care who you put in the back line. I don't care. It won't matter because that will be a solid team going forward. So for me, that's what I think. But also what Amrabat gives us. Remember, you've got Reguilon exciting because Reguilon works well with Marcus Rashford. The left wing will already be too exciting. Man, guys, so there's a lot to look forward to in terms of the football for Manchester United than to spend whole of our time thinking about the Glazers and them selling and not wanting to sell, and reports of Sir Jim Ratcliffe saying this and that about players. Guys, forget about that. Let's focus on the football because we've missed it. We've missed the Premier League, haven't we? We have missed the Premier League. Admit it. Yes, it's okay. I'm seeing you. Admit it. You've missed it. So enjoy it when it returns. And it's not at Old Trafford, so no pressure at Old Trafford. It is away from home. So I don't expect fans to travel to go all the way to Sheffield. They are rock bottom. We want to beat them. But they come with placards, whatever, Glazers, Ratcliffe. No, guys, cheer the players. Let's win this one so that we keep the momentum. We keep the momentum that we had built. So that's for me is what we're supposed to be thinking about. But I hope and I expect that there will be more good injury news before the game. Remember, it's only a few days before Saturday. That game is on Saturday, so we will be getting a little more news. We know that Varane as well. By the way, Rafael Varane is likely to be available for that game as well. So that's another good progress. When he comes, we look calm. We look more calm from the back when he's playing. Just like, of course, we looked with Johnny Evans. So comfortable, so experienced, guys. You can't buy experience. Respect experienced people because look at the calmness with which John Evans was playing. Just reminded me of a National Basketball League playoff game I was watching last night, and I saw Ben Komakesh. He's one of the legends of Ugandan basketball. My goodness, he doesn't play so many minutes, but when he comes on, he's so calm. He can't miss a layup. It's a basic in basketball. But anyhow, Johnny Evans just reminded me of that Ugandan basketball legend. But anyhow, back to Man United. Manchester United fans, let's be positive as we go to Sheffield, and let us believe and be sure that this is going to be an easy win. This is the team that Newcastle obliterated. 8 goals, was it? I mean, you can't imagine that. So this is the team we can easily deal with. So for me, let's attack it and eat them, match them, just enjoy them, have them for dinner, breakfast, and let them know what the Premier League is all about. We've got to win this one. But let me know in your view, what do you think should be changing? Because we obviously know, yes, we had that win, but it was a victory. What changes do you expect Eric Ten Hag to make? And remember, I told you now is the time. Ten Hag has got to start justifying his selections. It is the time. So, what changes do you expect him to make sense for you as a Man United supporter? Go into that comment section. But most importantly, guys, do subscribe. Do subscribe as we grow this, whole big community of football lovers. My name is Webb. I'll catch you later, fam. Bye-bye.